I see what old chaps and chappets, Game Chap and Bertie here.
Yes.
Yes, indeed, fellows, and I dare say we are now investigating here the brand new game mode, Master Orders, in Super Smash Bros. On Wii U, and shortly Crazy Orders, you know.
So this new orders thing, exactly what is it on Wii U?
What does it involve? Good
What does it
question,
involve?
old chap. As you can see, you are given 3 tickets each time you go into Master Orders, and you can choose one. Now, in this case, let's choose a mega-sized battle against Ganondorf, Bowser and Mario, of course.
Bowser and Mario,
each
right.
one of these challenges that you complete will give you a special reward. Now, in this particular one, as you can see, we are Giant Captain Falcon against 3 regular-sized fighters. So, of course, the objective here is to score the highest score after 1 minute of fighting.
So it's like a mission, is it?
That's right, that mission. And of course, if you fail in Master Orders, there's not really too much of a penalty. But if you win, you get a small reward.
So Master Orders, does that mean it's like 4 masters, or what?
No, it's Master Hand's orders, old chap. He's telling you what to do, of course.
Master Hands, right, okay, because some people might not know that, you see?
Yes, Master Hand is the boss of Super Smash Bros. And always has been since day 1, in fact.
Yes,
back in
right.
the old days. So he's back here now, telling you what to do. There's a Falcon Puncher, a giant one of that. So
Right.
your objective here, fellows, try not to die and get the highest score. It's 15 seconds on the clock, you know.
15 seconds to go, and how many we've got to knock out? 1, 2, 3?
We've knocked out a lot of these videos so far because, of course, we have giant power. This was only a normal level challenge, so nothing too hard. Let's see if we can land. Oh no, Gandalf's got us. We're on 140%.
4
That's high
seconds.
damage. 2, and let's try to survive, shall we? Gandalf gets on the left side there. But
My
we live,
word.
I say. We live, you know.
Okay, so what do we get for that then?
Captain Falcon is the winner. That was close, old chap,
That
you
was
know.
close, yes.
Right, so let's see what we've got at beating those opponents. A thumbs up from Master Hand himself. As you can
Master
see,
Hand,
we
yes.
have a mystical magic stone of some description, which is, of course, a customizable option, and a crazy orders pass there too for beating it, as you can see.
Okay, so this adds rather a lot of fun then to the whole game, doing these sort of side quests, I suppose.
It does indeed, old boy, and of course it's all missions, so this one here is against various characters for a CD, so that's well worth doing. Whenever you see a CD or a crazy orders pass, you should definitely do that, because it's, of course, it's beneficial, as you can see. Now, in
Okay.
this particular one, we are all giant size, similar to before, although the opponents, goodbye, Shulk, the opponents are giant too.
Okay, so giants against giants, and 1 minute to play the game and knock the others out.
That's
so
right.
really, it's not so much you have to knock them out, but you have to stay in yourself, yes?
Well, no, actually, you see, it doesn't really matter if you die. The whole objective here is to get the highest score of all the fighters. It's a bit like a free-for-all, but of course there's various modes and ways to play it.
Right, okay, so the objective is then score. It's not just staying in, you could get knocked out after a little while, but if you hit enough people, you'll have a higher score.
That's exactly right. Look at that punch, old chap, 2 in 1.
That's
You
good.
have to KO as many fighters as you can, of course, and be the ultimate winner. It's not too hard, of course. If you pick a character that you're quite strong with, you know what you're doing, you know how to KO the foes, you shouldn't really have too much difficulty. And as you can see, we just got knocked out. It's still in the game, because of course it doesn't go on whether you get knocked out or not. Now, also in this particular match, you may have noticed there's flowers on some fighters' heads. Oh, I say!
steady.
Stay
2
alive,
seconds.
Captain Falcon, for goodness sakes!
One right time.
There we are.
See how we got on.
I think we've punched enough people, old chap, to win that one, you know?
Yeah, let's have a look then, see what we got.
There he is, it's Captain Falcon once more. And of course, let's see what reward we get here. Oh, no, we've had a cut here, alright. This is in fact a cut. Now, what you can see here
Yes.
was another Master Order, but this time all the fighters were metal, and it was a very hard challenge, as you can see. That's why
yes.
I went to sudden death, and even at 300%, our attacks are not killing each other, as you can see.
Right, so this is one we brought in to show them what's going on in a sudden death situation with all metal.
And as you can see, we landed a smash there to take out Ike in the last minute, and that, of course, being a very hard challenge, actually got us a much better reward, a Super Brawn Badge!
A super brawn badge, so what can you...
And a silver sword!
And a silver sword. Does this give you any benefits in the game, or is it just bragging equipment?
No, indeed, you can use these to customize your me, of course. It's rather fun mode, you know.
So you can customise your me with it, so you look better, yes?
Now, next up, videos, hold on to your seats, I say. It's crazy orders, you know.
Crazy orders, so what are these?
Well, it'll cost you either 5,000 gold, that's right, 5,000 gold, or a crazy orders ticket pass, which you can also get, but they're quite rare. So, as you can see, this time we're taking in Ganondorf in a, which one, old boy? There's 3 challenges here. Let's go free-for-all, and as we're doing this, I'll explain how crazy orders works.
Right, go on
Now,
then.
crazy orders is slightly different from master orders. In fact, it's very different. It's for pros, you know.
Pros, right, okay.
So what you have here is a total time limit across all matches of 10 minutes. Now
Right.
you'll have to complete everything, all your challenges, within 10 minutes. But the twist here is you can actually complete as many challenges as you like, but at the end of all the challenges, in order to claim your rewards, you'll have to beat Crazy Hand.
Ah, right, okay, so it's that the ultimate end is to beat the crazy hand. What if you don't beat the crazy hand? Do you still get something for completing other parts?
If you get knocked out at any stage, including against Crazy Hand, you would of course lose most of your rewards. You can't afford to die in this one, Fails. It's not like the other one. So of course, your damage also carries over between fights. So as you can see, we've got 41% here. We'll be healed a little bit, but we now have, let's see, 29%. So you don't actually get full healing between rounds. Now, you can complete as many of these tickets as you like, but of course, the more tickets you play, the higher your reward and the higher the chance you'll get knocked out. So it's all very much a game of skill and predicting what's going to come next.
Right, so this Crazy Orders, for pros really, within 10 minutes, and you've got to stay in. Each time you finish a game or finish a round,
you add more rewards to the pot.
Most certainly, but also your damage stacks up, so you don't start at the next one back at 0. If you had taken 31% hit in the first round, second round you've got 31%, and then on top of that.
Yes, of course, you get a small bit of hitting between rounds, but not much. But however, if you are feeling particularly stupid one day, there is in fact a tactic when accumulating damage, because of course, when you fight against Crazy Hand, what happens is if you've got high damage, it'll actually translate into higher health for your character against Crazy Hand. So really, you don't want to be going up against Crazy if you've only got low damage, because you won't have much health to play with.
Right, so wait a minute, hang on. So once you've completed these quests, this part of the crazy thing,
yes,
then before you reach the hand, you'll have had, as you played each round, built up so much damage. Are you saying then when you actually meet the hand, that damage is transformed into health?
That's right, because of course the fight against Crazy Hand is look at that one-hit KO! Thank you!
Right, yes.
There we are. And now, of course, against Crazy Hand, the fight is actually based on stamina and not damage. That's right, it's a good old Smash Brothers stamina battle. So therefore, you have HP, and when your HP is reduced to 0, you lose, or Crazy Hand loses.
Okay, so this is for pros in a way then, because in this one is some strategy. If you can get as much damage as possible without getting knocked out,
yes,
it'll play for you for the positive once you meet the hand at the end of this.
Yes.
So if you're really smart, and you can just keep that damage up at the top level and hold it without getting knocked out, gives you a good chance to win against the hand, yes?
Yes, but of course the higher your damage goes, the more likely you'll be KO'd in each individual event, because of course one smash can finish you at 100%, so it really is balancing it right and judging how much damage you can actually survive with. Now I found, Fails, that with giant characters like this one, Diddy Kong here, they actually have less chance to damage you, because of course you get some team AI, team members as you can see there.
Yeah.
And of course he might go for those instead of you. But of course be very careful, as I said, because one wayward smash can finish you.
Most certainly, so you've got to be very, very careful. Now we're currently on 28, are we Gandalf?
There he goes, yes indeed. Gandalf's on 28%, as you can,
right.
And of course, actually, we didn't take any damage at all that time, so really, before we go up against Crazy Hand, we'll want to get our damage higher here. Now, that doesn't seem like a sensible procedure for Smash, but of course, in this case, it actually is. You want to get high damage, so let's see what we're doing here.
Well, I saw we jumped down, or we went down to 20% there, so we had some form of boost or whatever it might be.
Between rounds, that's right.
I see.
There's no healing items, of course, in the actual game.
No healing items, right, okay. So you get a small reprieve there, and we're at 33% now.
So really, if we can get as close to 100% as possible, that'd be marvellous, I say. Let's see if we can do this. There we are. There's one Warlock Punch and 2 Warlock Punches. Can we get the third, old chap? Let's have a look. 3 Warlock Punches in a row. Can we do it, I say? Ready, and is he going to... Yes! 3 in a row! 3 Warlock Punches. How about that?
48% there damage.
Yes.
A little bit, they'll give us a little bit back now, so I suppose we'll get down to about, what, 40%?
34 there, actually,
34?
yes. So I wouldn't go up against Crazy yet, old chap. I'd say that's another round, I think. Let's see what we have here. This is the Super Hula Hoops Wii Fit stage, of course, which is a rather strange one. Now, of course, it seems to me the fighters you go up against here actually have a slightly lower resistance rather to damage than in standard Smash. That means they'll travel further every time you hit them.
Right.
I suppose it's balanced like that. As you can see, Diddy's already down, but
he's down, yes.
He's used a bloody timer. As you can see, it's so slow now. Goodness me. It's only Zelda in this particular match, but we've actually taken some damage here. We're up on 52%, and oh, that's steady.
Well, as silly as it sounds, we could really do with getting that 52% up higher. So,
really? Yes.
Yes, indeed. So those that are watching, this is you could call it a strategy. It's really a difficult piece, thing to balance.
That's right.
Because if you go too high, you're going to get knocked out. You could play 6, 7, 8 minutes, get up there, think I've got a high damage there to transfer over to the hand, and then get knocked out. So you've got to be
exactly.
careful.
So very. Oh, I say, there goes Kirby. 65%.
Getting up close to it now.
Now, of course, what we've done here, videos, we've actually skipped around, as you can see. We are now on 103%, so we're going up against Crazy Hand.
We most certainly are. So, can we decide when we go up, or what?
You can, of course. When you feel it's right, you can go. There's a twisted creature himself. Now, observe, he's actually got an ally here. Typical Crazy Hand. There's a little spanner in the works, as it were. He's got DK on his side, which is very unusual for Smash. But, of course, we started with 253 HP, which is quite quite high, actually higher than what Crazy Hand had.
I
That, of
see.
course, was clever play. Now, also, sometimes, when you hit Crazy Hand with a particularly powerful attack like that, he'll actually drop a little treasure chest, which contains an item for you. So try to grab those, I say.
So our 100 and whatever it was, 13 was doubled there somehow, wasn't it? Always just added to what we were already given when we start this game.
I don't know the exact formula. I suspect it's 150 plus whatever damage you
I
have.
see,
I
yes,
think.
yes, that makes sense.
That's what I think it was. But
Um,
of course,
yes, something
he's
like that.
actually not going for DK there, as you can see, only us. So DK is on the Master Hand's side, or Crazy Hand, but he's only got 71 HP. Let's wear him down, shall we?
Right.
Watch his attacks. They're very unpredictable, like that, the spider attack. Very nasty.
Certainly. So, now this is a challenge one for all you watching out there. This is really a pro game, and you pro game challenge.
That's
because,
right.
Of course, you could get right to this stage and then get knocked out and have to start the whole thing again.
He's got 6 HP. For goodness sakes, gun, my man. Finish him off, I say.
Yes,
Come
sure
on.
it is now, sure.
Down on the mat and finish him. There he goes.
There he goes.
Lovely. Nice effect there, I say. But of course, DK still stays on the stage for a brief moment, so watch out for that, I say.
Oh yes.
So there we are, we've beaten him, we
Yeah.
survived, and we have defeated Crazy Hand. Look at all that loot, old chap.
We
But
must-
remember, you only get that loot if you win.
So these are rather fun modes to play, and we've given you a little example of what's going on there.
Plus, the first time you clear, you'll get a Crazy Hand trophy and a bonus badge there. Rather nice touch, I say.
No, nice. Yes.
There you go then, Bills. This has been Game Show and Birdie presenting Crazy Orders and Mouse Rolls.
Oh, yes.
Do join us again for more, I say.
Yes.
We look forward to seeing you then. Until then.